Hello, friends, welcome to our platform of the Senior Saga, wherein we bring to you the stories of common people just like you for you to rejoice in and learn from. The people who have actually been here from a very long time and who have already seen that how life can make, break, and shape their lives in various different ways, but yet so similar.
Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. On the lines of Robert Frost, we would like to introduce our guest today, an invincible soul who made her passion a successful profession, Mrs. Simi Srivastava, a renowned storyteller, a lovely wife, and a proud mother.
So, can you briefly take us through your academic journey?
Yeah, so I had a very normal schooling. The fact that my mother worked really hard, to put me on into a convent.
So, any other career choices back then? Did you think of anything else?
Didn't think of anything. Just wanted to go by this ride. Yeah, so glamour was something which attracted me a lot. So I wanted to become an air hostess and wanted to join Cathay Pacific. So when I went in to give my interview, I was 5 and I tried to raise my heels and she said, put them down. And that was like my ambition being crushed. So ठीक है अब जो मिलेगा वो ले लेंगे.
Another one would be a personal question. Was it a love marriage or an arranged
No, it
one?
was 100% a love marriage.
100% love marriage. I like that one.
Yeah, otherwise you don't see a Sikh getting married to a Kayas.
Wow. Wow. I'm sure leaving workforce wouldn't have been easy for you. I mean, those feelings of boredom, overwhelmed. So, did you ever mourn your decision of leaving such a lucrative job?
Not at all. I think that's one of the best decisions that I ever took. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been where I am today.
Initially, learning the art of storytelling as a parenting tool for her son, she discovered the beauty and potential of this art to change and shape the world around her. She started off professionally in 2001 and since then has given sessions to more than 7 lakh students.
Further building on one of the references from your poem by Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken, and how the road less traveled is the most that facilitates more learning, skill development. And what was it like for you to travel down the less trodden path?
I'm enjoying the pebbles that hurted me, the pricks that I got, all the sharp turns that I took in life. So when I look back, there is so much to learn from them even now. And plus, I think the confidence that it gave me to go ahead and do anything and everything that I wanted to do, to venture into something which was completely niche. There wasn't a storyteller at that time when I started taking up this as a profession. And you feel good today when there is a whole lot of the family is growing day by day. We have a whole lot of tribe of storytellers now. And people are venturing into different aspects of storytelling.
Telling has always been an integral part of Indian tradition. There were times when all India radio had audio dramas and narrations that had dedicated listeners, but with time, it became a thing of the past. So, what were the initial struggles that you faced in terms of raising awareness about this art and its relevance in the society?
There were only troubles and hardships. Because when you go about telling people that, hey, I'm a storyteller, they will say, but this is something that I can do. And I do with my kids. Why do I need somebody professional? I'm good at it myself. So over the years, trying to, even for that matter, the schools would say that our teachers are doing a good job and they don't need a specialized training in something like this.
And how enduring it is to keep yourself motivated all this while?
So, I think for anyone to do anything, be it something which is offbeat or something that is a profession, settled one already. Motivation is something that needs to be there in you to keep the fire going. Right. So for me, and miles to go before I sleep, miles to go before I sleep. Because yes, there were many times when I thought of just giving this up. Professionally, there wasn't any gain. Yeah. The only thing that kept me was something inside me, my inner voice which said, no, you just can't do this now. Go ahead. And suddenly these lines and miles to go before I sleep was something that's
Beautiful phrase. So does the zeal fizzle on the way somewhere?
It does, but I told you this line kept me going. That there is something much more to achieve, and your shortcomings and your difficulties are the things which are going to shape you. Life gives us all these, clues. It is up to us whether we just overlook them or we learn and retain them and keep them in our mind and replenish them whenever there is a time. So whenever I used to look at that clay moving, this thing, I need to be flexible like that in my life. Let God do whatever He wants to do with me. And sometimes now I have my complete faith on this, that whenever I do not find any solution to the problem, I just leave it like that. Because life is a maze. I don't know which way to go to. But He can see everything from upstairs, and He will just lead me very coolly and say, "Ye nahi, ye rasta hai, idhar aao." And I keep struggling, because I'm walking into the maze. I don't know which is the way out. But when you look at the maze from a height, you would know, okay, यहाँ से नहीं, इसको यहाँ से घुमाओ, उसको वहाँ से घुमाओ, उसको वहाँ से घुमाओ. So looking back, nowhere did I think that I would be joining the hospitality industry. Nowhere did I think that I would be working in a corporate and then leaving everything, such a comfortable, cushy job, well-paying, and come into studying to be a teacher, and then not becoming a teacher. Right. So my path to become a storyteller was this time. I was just allowing myself to travel through various areas to become one. And when I look at myself, the why entity. Okay, so I learned painting, I learned pottery, I learned puppetry, I learned dance. All these performing arts was exposed to me while I was doing that. So my whole lot of creativity came out, and now I use it. When I make masks and I tell story using masks to the kids or to the adults, they get so interested into it. So it has helped me to innovate, create different techniques on storytelling. So that's how you are unique. And that's what I tell my students, that give yourself time to the art. It's not that
was the essence of this journey where you are and the roadmap ahead.
Yeah, so the journey has been very delightful, despite the fact that there were more downs than ups in it. It gives you a lot of satisfaction. That's something that you started years ago. It's now taken up a form of a profession. And I see this growing day by day because people are understanding that stories are required everywhere. Be it the corporate world, be it a professional world, be it a school, be it even a therapy. Yeah? So a lot of people who are studying psychology are taking this up as a course. People have been associated with the law universities also across the country. Because the best lawyers are the best storytellers. So, and it gives me immense happiness to see that, okay, something which I started. So when I started storytelling, I never thought that we would go this far. It was okay, ठीक है, बच्चे आएंगे, मैं कहानी सुना दूँगी, and that would be the end of it. But so starting from telling stories in your own living room to children, to going to schools, conducting sessions, to going to literature festivals and telling stories, to going to medical colleges and telling stories, teaching the art of storytelling to teachers, to advocates, to architects, to management students, working with the IIMs, design schools. I mean, stories are everywhere.
Right.
So I see people today realizing at this point that yeah, this is one particular subject that can be taken up in any stream of profession. So I see a huge. I feel that now there is more life to storytelling, and people are going to take this up in very many different ways. So that is really satisfying.
Many people are unaware of what makes them happy. Also, gut feelings can be unreliable sometimes, or perhaps not find career relevant passion. And in some way, they may be limiting their happiness. What would be your advice to them?
First is take a deep breath, introspect. What is it that I like doing? And today, touchwood, times are much better.
Yeah.
People are more concentrate. There are so many. Today, you have a passion and you can convert it into a profession.
Correct.
30 years ago, this was not the scene. So, and there is a management quote which says, follow your heart and then you'll never have to work even for a single day. And I can completely, I can vouch for it because I live it like that.
Yeah.
So, बहुत बार ऐसा होता है that we feel कि yeah, this is my passion. And then we follow that for a while and then we say, नहीं, ये तो मेरा passion नहीं था. It's okay.
Very true.
It's okay. आप दूसरी चीज पे ध्यान दीजिए. फिर आपका मन जहाँ टिक जाएगा, that is your passion. But also remember one thing, that when you're traveling through your life, there's so many instances that happen that can teach you. Whenever you get an opportunity to learn something, just learn. So even in that time when you felt this is my passion, और मैं यही करूँगा, तो आपने बहुत कुछ सीखा उसमें.
Correct.
Take that learning out and move to something else that you feel नहीं, मुझे ये मजा नहीं आ रहा. It's okay. मुझे भी कहानी सुनाने में कभी मजा नहीं आता, तो it's okay. मैं वो सेशन ही कैंसिल कर देती हूँ. Because I know I will not be able to give my 100%. But हाँ, on a larger picture, मुझे पता है कि मुझे storytelling में is something that I feel very happy doing this. So where you feel happiness, that is your passion. Follow that.
What an insightful conversation it was. The message for one to seek out to their inner calling and follow one's passion with all patience and perseverance is beautifully portrayed in the life of Mrs. Srivastava. The ride was bumpy and the destination uncertain, but being the destiny's child, she followed the path with all her conviction. And today, she stands as a torchbearer for many aspiring artists in the country.
So friends, if you've enjoyed watching this video, do not forget to like and share and comment. So for more such delightful and heartwarming stories, you can subscribe to our lovely channel, The Senior Saga, Rainbow in Every Draw. Also, you can share your own personal stories with us. We would love to take you on board. Till then, take care. See you next time.